Feels like I haven't made a video like this in ages. So I got back from my trip in Dubai and I feel like I just need to make one of these sit down videos again. I know you absolutely enjoy these videos. So yeah, my trip in Dubai was absolutely amazing. It just opens up your world and your paradigms completely, right? You need to expose yourself to more. Like that's all it really comes down to. If you expose yourself to more, I also said this on a recent podcast we did. It all comes down to what you expose yourself to. If you expose yourself to what is possible out there in the world, and you just see all this wealth, like 10x your net worth, just driving past you, you're like, what I'm doing is like, it's not even scratching my potential. You think you might be doing amazing, you might be doing better than your, close friends. Like, it really doesn't matter. It all comes down to what is really out there and what is possible for you, and even at your age, right? Even if you're making like decent money in your hometown, you're like, oh, I'm doing good. I've got my potential is just like crazy. No. Like, you need to, humble yourself a bit, expose yourself to what is possible, and then you'll get back and realize you're not doing anything with your life. Okay. And obviously there's a balance between the two. You can't just, stay in that state the whole time, but that's a story for another video. In today's video, I want to talk about how making millions and making a lot of money online is, let me just see if I can get this one correct. So it's simpler than it looks, but harder than it seems. All right. I don't know if anyone has coined this terminology or this phrase anywhere. Like, I haven't heard this anywhere, but it's extremely important. That's obviously why I'm making a video about this. It's simpler than it looks, right? But harder than it seems. And simple and easy, like, let's just take the opposite of hard. So obviously that's easy. Simple and easy, it's not the same thing. Like going to the gym and eating healthy, it's simple, but it's not easy. That's the entire entrepreneurship journey. It's very simple, right? Like, what you need to do, like I'll explain in this video exactly what you need to do to make a lot of money. But like, it's not easy. That's why no one is really doing it. Everyone knows if you want to lose weight and get a six pack, like, just eat less and move a bit more. It's very simple. Like, I think everyone knows deep down what they need to do. It's just very difficult to actually execute on it. So in this video, I just want to go a bit deeper on that. Okay. So let's just take the simple part first. So it's simpler. Let's see if I can actually remember my own phrase that I coined. So it's simpler than it looks. It looks from the outside in. If you're looking at these YouTube videos and you look at all these, videos that the people show with all the diagrams, all the illustrations and all this equations and like all this weird stuff, it looks very complex. It looks like, what on earth are they doing? Like, it just goes over your head. It's like, no, this is way too hard, way too complex, all this diagrams, all this, math and all that. Like, then people just quit. Like, oh, this isn't for me. I can't do math. Business isn't for me. I should just go another field, and they give up on their dreams of making money online if that's their goal, right? But it's actually way simpler than people just share online. The reason they do that is because they want to confuse you. They want to, show you this illustrations and all this stuff. And then your mind is just like, what is going on? There must be something that I don't know. I need to invest more into this guy. I need to buy this guy's program. I need to do whatever he's doing because like he's showing this crazy complex thing that like I don't know. So that's why I'm not making the money that I want to be making. It's because I don't know this one thing that he's sharing because it looks pretty complex. Therefore, I will give him money. That's the entire reason I do that. It's very simple. You solve a problem. Like, people are experiencing problems. Entrepreneurship is just about problem solving. That's all it is. You are just providing solutions to the marketplace. You go to a specific niche, whatever. Everyone has problems, right? And you go to them. You ask like, what problems are you facing on a daily basis? You come up with a solution. You share it to them through email, content, ads. You just share your solution and you just emphasize with their problem. I'm overcomplicating it now, but just, going through the process essentially. You come up with a solution, you share it to them, you hop on the call with them, you show, okay, you have this problem, I have the solution, give me money, which is value. I'll provide you value back. You have your problem solved, and that's how you make money. It's pretty simple. It's very, very simple. Like, I just send out my emails of an offer that resonates with my audience, right? Because they have a problem of not, going viral on social media. Like that's their problem. They're not getting the views that they want to. And we've got a good system in place that solves that exact problem. I give them the offer, which is essentially the outcome that I can provide for them, which in turn, then that means I've solved their problem. I've provided them with a solution, because then they are at the outcome that they want to get to. They're at their desired outcome. And that's the old value equation from Alex Hormozi, which I will get into later. But like, I share them the offer. They show interest on the email. I provide them with a booking link, like a Calendly booking link. They book a meeting on my calendar. On my calendar, I can see, okay, I've got 3 calls today with Matt, with David, whatever. They all want this problem fixed. I hop on the Zoom call. I go through like a few questions. I ask them at the end, like, is this something you're interested in? They're like, yes. Okay, this is the price. They're like, okay. And then I send them a link, for the money. They put in their call details and the money is in my bank account. Like, that's how simple it is. Maybe that's a bit drawn out, but like, it's really simple, okay? But it's also harder than it seems. So simple and hard and easy, it's not the same thing. As I just mentioned, it's very simple to get in shape. Like, eat healthy and train hard. That's how complex it gets. But it's not easy. It's difficult. It's hard. You need to have a lot of motivation, or you don't really, but like, you know what I mean? You need to have discipline, consistency, all that cliche stuff. That's what makes it hard. That's what makes it valuable. It's not the complexity. It's how difficult it is. So, what I just mentioned of how to make money is very simple, right? But it's hard. Doing this every single day, running out the emails, getting all the leads, like following up with them. It takes a lot of time and effort. I would spend 16 hours a day doing that, sourcing the leads of potential clients in my niche, which would take time because I need to source through all the leads. It's still simple, but it's hard because it takes a lot of cognitive effort. I need to send out the emails, which would take like 4 hours a day. I would follow up with every single one of them. It's hard. It's easy. It's just like sending an email, but like, it takes time. It takes a lot of cognitive effort. That's what makes it valuable. It's hard hopping on 30 sales calls and getting no after no after no, rejection. I would cold call people. It's pretty simple to cold call people. It's like, you dial in their number, you call them, like, hey, I've got the service. Like, are you interested? They're like, no. It's very simple, but like, how difficult it is to do that for 4 hours a day with people giving you rejection after rejection after rejection. Like, that's what makes it valuable. It's the difficulty in the pursuit. It's not really the complexity. It's not really like complex. Like when you get a bit advanced in the entrepreneurship journey, then you've got stuff like, your funnels and the conversion rate and like the statistics and the probability and like that kind of thing, which might be a bit more complex, but not really, because you just outsource it to someone who's already, efficient or is already good at that task. So that's where maybe the complex part comes in again. We have to hire people and see if they're the right fit. But that's like obviously that's not on this topic. But that's really all it comes down to, right? It's a business, and like health and dating and all this stuff is really, really simple. It's really simple. But like, it's difficult in the sense that it takes time to get results, and it takes consistency. It's very easy to get in shape. It's very easy. It's not easy. It's difficult, but it's simple. Okay. It's simple to also go on a lot of dates. Like, you just message people, and then you say, okay, or you talk to a lot of people and you say like, oh, would you like to go on a date with me? Like, it's very simple. Like, you just say a few words. Maybe it's like obviously a bit more complex than that. You need to build rapport and all this stuff. But like, after that, you say, okay, do you want to go on a date with me? She's like, yes or no. And then the hard part comes in when you have to do it to 100 people and not just one. Like, that's where the hard comes in, is doing it for an extended period of time without seeing the immediate results. And that's the skill of entrepreneurship. It's not necessarily like, you're the smart guy with this IQ and like, all this Aikido and stuff. It's not that. It's like, can you persist? Can you just go at it every single day without quitting? Like, just boom, boom, boom. Can you do that? Because over time, you'll iterate, you'll see what's working, you'll see what's not working, you'll do more of what's working, you'll do less of what's not working. And over time, like, it's difficult to explain, but you just have to do it. Like, that's all it really comes down to. And over time, you'll realize, okay, I can maybe position my offer this way. Okay, I'll get more bookings that way. Okay, the lead is not as qualified. Maybe I should switch up the ad a little bit to qualify them a bit more. Over time you'll realize these things, but the only way you'll realize it is by actually doing the thing, is by sending out the emails, by publishing the ads, is by making the YouTube videos. That's the difficult part. And over time, you'll iterate, you'll see what's working. And that's really all it comes down to. And time is a thing that people tend to forget. It's the time and attention. Is what Quentin always, my business partner, is what we always mentions is time and attention. That's all it really is. If you want to get good at a skill, if you want to master something, just do it. Attention, like in the gym. Like there's so many analogies with the gym and business, and like everything is connected, everything is intertwined, everything is like time and attention with the gym. Let's say doing a barbell curl or like a dumbbell curl, whatever, and you're cutting the weight, and that time and attention, if you can do a slow eccentric, right? I think that's the word. It doesn't matter if you can just do it, you'll still get the muscles anyway. So you don't really need to know how it works. I still got big biceps, even though I don't know which one is the up and down. It doesn't really matter. All right. So you do that, you go slow down, right? Because that will just, I don't know what exactly it does, but it just puts more time under tension. The muscles are, being, what you call it? Like there's tiny shreds that are happening in the muscles, and over time it obviously grows stronger, whatever. Like when you break a bone, in that where I literally broke my left arm, and where the bone broke, it's stronger there now. Okay. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, that kind of thing, okay? So yeah, time and attention, right? The more time you put your bicep under tension, the bigger it will grow, all right? But you also can't do it, a lot. Like you can't, overtrain. You'll just burn out, and it's the same with entrepreneurship. You can't work 7 days a week for 12 hours straight. Like you just can't do that. People say, oh, grind, hustle, does not work like that. Like I will make more money, I'll get more results, I'll get better results, I'll be more efficient with the time I actually work by working like 4 to 5 hours of deep work every single day for like maybe 5-6 days a week. I will get more done, and this is true, than someone working 7 days a week for 12 hours straight. I will get more, better, and more efficient work done. 100% guaranteed. Because you can only do 4 hours of deep work every single day. There's a book on this as well, Cal Newport, Deep Work. You can read it if you want. It's a really good book. One of the first books I actually read. You can only do even Carl Jung, when he wrote all his best work, he would only work for 4 or 5 hours a day straight, and then he would walk in nature and just do crazy stuff, right? You can only do 4 hours productive work, really needle moving, good work for 4 hours a day. Because that's just how your brain is. It takes up a lot of calories. It can't think as straight when you've got when you're doing 12 hours of work. After those 4 hours, I go to the gym, I go for walks, I eat healthy food, I relax with family, maybe watch an educational YouTube video, I read some books, I lay in the sun. After those 4 or 5 hours of deep work, where it's you're just no distractions, just focused, I get a lot more done because I'm also in this flow state of not being distracted by all kind of things. You can't be 12 hours focused every single day. It's not sustainable. It's not going to work for the long term. Okay, but this is a bit off topic. I want to focus more on the the hard work and the simple and the complexity. So just to reiterate again, entrepreneurship is very simple. With all things in life, it's very simple. It's just very difficult to execute on it every single day and stay disciplined during the hard times. That's what it comes down to. So entrepreneurship is more about grit, actually sticking to something, than the complexity of the topic. It's not very complex. It's very, very simple. All these big guys as well making a lot of money, millions of dollars per month. Please just realize this: millions of dollars a month. So for your South African viewers, that's 20 million rand a month. Yes, I'm not kidding. This is actually real, and that's my goal as well. Before 30, I want to make $1 million a month. Okay, that's my goal, and that might seem absolutely crazy. I don't know if I'll hit it before 30, but I'll definitely achieve it in my lifetime. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. And the reason I can say that with confidence is because I've exposed myself to all these people. They know they're not special. They're just doing the same stuff for 10 years. That's all. Okay. So I know if I'll do it, I'm reasonably smart. I read a lot. I execute. I work hard. I've got all the traits necessary. So like, there's no doubt I won't achieve it. And all they do is they have a product. Okay. This is how simple it gets. They make YouTube videos like this one you're watching right now. They make YouTube videos. In that YouTube video, they provide value. And at the end, they have some form of a call to action, which is essentially like, if you want some more help with this, check out the link in the description. Like, you can also in this video, check out the link in the description. Like, I'm literally doing exactly what they're doing. There's 2 links, our free community, which you can join, and also a link where you can go to a website that shows like a VSL, where you can put in your name and email to get 2 free ebooks, and also join our newsletter where we give you like free value as well. So that's like a form of funnel, like I just mentioned. It's a call to action. Okay, that's what they do. And then in the description, they have a link which you can click on, which is some form of a VSL, which is a video sales letter that sells you on their product, which then solves your problem. And then you give them money, which is a value exchange for you to have the problem solved in your life, because you would pay money for that. And that's how they make money. But they do that for hundreds and thousands of people. So if let's say 1,000 people give them $100, that's $100,000 right there. So, and the way they get that 1,000 people is through YouTube videos. That's the easiest way to, like, my videos get like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 views. If those 5,000 people gave me, like $100, that's $500,000 right there. So, yeah, that's essentially how people make money. It's pretty simple. And then they put in the car details, and then, you make money. It's pretty simple, but it's obviously hard to execute on it, and doing the boring tasks every single day. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this new video. It's actually been a while since I made these, and I'm really excited to be back in the grind. And also we are launching our free community on the 21st of October. So check that on your calendar. There's also a link down below where you can obviously join the free community. It's a community of like-minded individuals, all on the same journey, looking to make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month from their online business. And I would definitely recommend an agency to start off with, because maybe I'm a bit biased, but like, you learn so much skills. You learn persuasion, you learn appointment booking, you learn psychology, you learn service delivery. You learn so much stuff. You learn sales, which is extremely important. You learn all these skills, which you can then translate into another business. So yeah, the free community is on that. It's how you can make $10,000 to $20,000 or more with your agency. And I teach you exactly that, all for free. All right. And the goal with this is to give you as much free value, which you then give us money for the paid community, which you can then join that one, which is, we're going to reveal the price when we actually launch that. But like, you can join that because obviously you've gained so much free value. Imagine how much value you'll gain from a paid product where we put even more effort into it. But like, the free community is even like, it pains me to give it away for free because I put so much time and effort into this. Combined, I actually worked out the other day. I put in around, so it's 4 to 5 hours a day. Let's just say 4 hours times 6 days a week. So that's 24, and that's 1 week. So 24, let's just see, 24 times 8. Let's see if my math can math here. 24 times 8 is 160. 24 times 8, 160, 192. So 192 hours, or close to 200 hours on this free community. And it's absolutely free. So yeah, if you can join that if you want. If not, it's also totally fine. But I know a lot of people will. So yeah, that's all in the description. And if you like this video, obviously leave a like, thumbs up, do all the cool things. And then I see you on the next one. Bye bye.